Hello, welcome, and my love to all of you. This is Anshu Sharma here. Practical day to day wisdom. We are receiving high energy. In coming times, we are going to witness both heightened positive as well as negative energies. I am sharing some questions and answers that people have asked me. The answers can be multifold if we search and look multidimensional perspectives. Here, the answers provide a few perspectives of mine. So you can take it and you may benefit if you resonate. Resonance is energetic, felt deep in heart and mind, and it is beyond the words. Words have been used and misused by many, causing doubts and confusion in our minds. But in these high energetic times, humanity is perceiving the energy behind the words. We are able to see the intention, personal agenda, and control behind the perfectly used words and phrases by our leaders, politicians, and people in our lives. We are able to see everything. We are able to see lies, deception, agenda, and greed, and we are also able to see the sincerity, simplicity, and truth behind the words spoken. Slowly, on our forward journey, we are rebuilding the trust and the faith that we lost. So let us start with some wisdom teachings that need constant reminders and then application of certain truths. Question 1. What image of God to have in order to worship? Humanity is moving from blind worship to realization of certain truths in conscious worship and devotion. God, the creator or consciousness, exists as formless and also in form. It is difficult for our mind to have and concentrate on a formless image. And that is why we form an image. We form an image of God according to our deepest desire and how we want to see Him and experience Him physically in our lives. So we form an image of God. Doubts will come, but we keep the focus on image of God we want to see in a person or in a situation. And what we focus on what we desire to see, will be shown to us again and again. Is it love, power, peace, fairness, truth, happiness, joy, wisdom, or heart to heart deeper connection? What are we seeking? Do we wish to see God's image in a relationship? In our relationship as a partner, spouse, son, daughter, friend, mother, or father? So, first we discover what we are truly looking for, and then we focus and form an image. This is devotion. This is conscious worship in awareness. It is our focus that triggers, invokes, and activates that particular energy within. Energy invoked begins to take form. It is our continued focus that gives power to expansion of that energy. Soon we manifest and start filling our empty hearts with what we truly desire and seek. So the rule is, what we create within, we see outside. Not what we are led to believe. We are led to believe what we see outside is the truth. No, the truth is we create within and then we see outside. The basis of an unhappy relationship is we simply do not give enough thought to what actually we are seeking. Even if we know what we are seeking, we start expecting another person to give us. In reality, the truth is, what we are seeking, we create and give it first. For instance, if we are seeking heart-to-heart deeper connection, we start giving formless attention to the person coming into our life first. We listen to him or her without any thoughts and emotional chatter. And then, if the need arises, we provide whatever the other person requires and whatever is within our capacity. And we do it without any expectation. So if we continue to give whatever we lack, seek, need, or require, at one point a balance will be maintained and we also start receiving it from the universe. With people, we form close relationship. A particular God's form is being shown to us. The truth is, we have created and manifested that form. This has happened without our conscious knowing. Now that we know, in knowing we can keep or change the form and bridge of that relationship. So we keep in mind what we wish to see will be shown or revealed to us. It is already happening. What we wish to see is being shown or being revealed to us. Okay, the second question is, what is the basis of a healthy relationship? In Golden Age, basis of a healthy relationship is mutual cooperation. Every relationship on cooperative basis is based on some give and take. Something you give and something you receive from the other person. For instance, you may give something physical and you may receive something non-physical. For example, you may be earning and giving money, but the other person is giving you something like wisdom, trust, faith, loyalty, or unconditional love. The result is happiness and satisfaction you both are feeling in your heart. Your mind does not come in if someone asks you, what is the basis of your relationship? You can't define it. But you do feel a sense of closeness and happiness with that person. And the person also feels the same with you. You both open up in love and trust, and you enjoy each other's company. At the basis of that relationship is something going on which is satisfying both the parties. Some subtle or profound or physical, non-physical give and take is happening. So this is the basis of a healthy relationship, which may already be happening in your life unconsciously, but now you can create it consciously as well. Third question is, why a happy relationship breaks? There are many reasons for a relationship to end. It might be the contract we have entered and that contract is now fulfilled. It is like our account in a bank is now closed and it is time to move on. Generally, a beautiful, happy relationship breaks when mind comes in, when influences come in, when we come under egoic identifications. We start focusing exclusively on what we are providing. In exclusion, we fail to see the contribution of the other person. We fail to see something the other person must be providing, something physical or non-physical, and that was the cause of a happy relationship up until now. Why that relationship has suddenly broken? So we fail to see the other person as a universe. We fail to see him in totality. So we see the person through the eye of our ego and make the other person small, conditional, and separate from the whole. The point is, if we are happy in a relationship, we cherish it. We focus on what the other person is providing. We give thanks and we remain grateful for that. We do not allow any third person's influence to come in. This happens when we open our relationship details to some third party. So we have to avoid talking publicly about people we love and cherish. We guard close relationships the way we guard our jewels. People keep their jewels safely in the safe, but they expose their precious relationships. So these things have to be avoided. If the relationship is smooth and it is going, then obviously some subtle or obvious give and take is happening. And like everything, a relationship changes and evolves with time. Periodically, we reflect and allow the relationship to evolve as per the situation and the time. Question 4 is, How do we use power of words in our daily life? Word practice, used correctly, provides protection and defense. Positive energy comes from all direction and mainly from front. Negative energy, however, hits us in the back. It works in secrecy, in darkness, and it works behind our backs. That is why it is called a shadow energy. That is why it is not so obvious and easy to pick up negative energy. We have to be attentive to receive intuitive signals. We pay attention to our emotions and feelings within. They serve as our guides. The person plotting and planning against us is looking for our visible and other sensory reactions. Our reactions provide stimulus to his or her planning. Our negative response provides food and energy to their egos. With renewed energy, they continue to inflict more pain and suffering on us. Though we do absorb some of the negative energy thrown at us, but we first aim to neutralize it. Because neutralization has an effect of putting out the fires. Here, the word practice in action comes to our protection and rescue. We practice either remaining silent in a provocative situation or we speak in a neutral manner. Our behavior is the first thing our opponent sees. Our words have an effect of pouring oil or ghee or water on the fire. With word practice in our behavior, we decrease people's resistance, we confuse and even sidetrack them. We buy time to formulate our response and action. More important, we form a circle of neutrality around us. The negative energy being directed at us gets deflected. And it gets rebound back to the source itself. With repeated deflections and coming back of the negative energy, the person, the sender, gets discouraged and loses confidence in time. Learning to speak what is to be spoken, what is not to be spoken, when to speak, how much to speak, and when not to speak at all. Not to give out any information which can be used against you needs a lot of practice. It needs a lot of tolerance and it requires our patience. It requires our conscious participation and practice. Some people pay attention to what is being to not what is being spoken, but on what is being implied. They wonder how much there is behind what is being implied and not spoken. Conscious speaking is an art. This is an art that has to be learned. Then it can be used in various ways to our advantage. Conscious speaking and using the power of words in our daily life provides us protection and defense. However, care has to be taken that we do not use power of words to further our agenda, ill intention or motive. It is when our words hurt someone, make use of an innocent person, or push our agenda against someone else's wishes, we incur karma. In short, whatever we use for self-defense is allowed. But whatever we use with our ill intention comes back to us in the form of karma. And the karma has to be paid back. So that's all for today. Thanks for listening. Please give your comments and ask questions if you have any. The purpose of this talk was basically to make the wisdom teaching practical. So thanks for your ongoing support and love. I love you all. If you like this video, please subscribe and forward to others. Lots of love and light. Till we meet again, take care of yourself and your family. Lots of love and light. Bye.